Good morning, Tottenham fans. Just 2 days away now from the final, and it doesn't get easier. The closer we're getting to the final, the more nervous I'm getting, the more anxious I'm getting, the more excited I'm getting at the same time. I'm a bit of both. I'm excited and anxious. In the back of my mind, I'm like, please don't turn up Spursy. I don't want Spursy to turn up. But in the other part of my mind, I'm like, but we've been so strong in the previous rounds, and we've got our back five back. We've got Bentancur and Biss in the middle. We've got Solanke up front. We've got Sonny back now. I just think, yeah, we can do this, But I just want this game to start. I just want this game to kick off so I can start celebrating the win, hopefully. Hopefully we lift this trophy and get this monkey off our back for not winning the trophy. It's going to happen. Come on. Today I want to talk about Dominik Solanke. Now, this guy has not been spoken about much by YouTubers, not really been spoken about by Sky Sports, TalkSport, or not really being mentioned. Since we've had the number 10s missing, a lot of focus has been on them not being able to play and how are Spurs going to score goals. But for me, we've got a massive asset in Dominik Solanke. If he starts in the number 10-ish role just behind Richarlison and they're both playing together, that for me would impact the game massively. I just got a massive feeling Dominik Solanke is going to impact this game. And if he does impact this game, gets a couple of goals and a couple of assists, or scores a goal, gets man of the match, scores a winning penalty, or whatever he does, he would have done two things that Harry Kane never done with Spurs in all these years. 1, win a trophy. 2, turn up in a final. Can you imagine if Solanke does that? Now, if Solanke does do that, impacts the final in a positive way. We spent 60 million on him, and him impacting the final, getting man of the match or scoring the winning goal has gained us 100 million. So for me, 60 million would have been well spent, in my opinion. Solanke's played two of the three games against Manchester United, and he scored 3 goals against them. So he enjoys playing against the Man United defence. So he's going to run them ragged, in my opinion. Solanke has 15 goals and 8 assists this season. So there was a lot of talk about Solanke not having a good season, not scoring many goals this season. But really, he's got 15 goals and 8 assists. This is his first season for Spurs. New manager, new way of playing, new teammates, and he's got 15 goals and 8 assists. He's only going to get better for us. So for me, I think he's been a good signing this year, and when he's not scoring, he's still contributing. He's still winning headers, still putting tackles in, still running his ass off. He never stops running, never stops pressing the other team. The running, the movement that he does allows our wingers as well to score more goals. When Solanke's playing, Johnson seems to come alive. So that's another thing Solanke might do. Solanke might open it up for Johnson, and Johnson, we know, is a finisher. He scored 17 goals this season. So Solanke might help Johnson get a goal on Wednesday as well. Solanke scored 5 goals in Europa League as well this season. He scored in the quarterfinals against Frankfurt. So he turned up in the quarterfinal when we needed him away to Frankfurt. He turned up in the semi-final against Bodø Glimt away. He scored again in the semi-final. So it's now the final. There's no reason why Solanke won't turn up again. So yes, we are missing those number 10s, and it's a massive miss, especially not having James Maddison. If James Maddison was playing, I would probably say I'd be a lot more confident of getting the victory. But with having Solanke and Richarlison up front, or even having Odegaard behind Solanke and having Johnson and Sonny on the wings, that's still a good attack. Especially if you've got Biss and Basuma behind you to protect you. They can just go all out and do what they want. And Man United is their weakest part for me, because Lisandro Martinez is missing and maybe Yoro's missing. Their defence is not the strongest either. I think that's the weakest part of their game. Man United's attack is pretty decent. But if Solanke and Richie can press the hell out of them in defence, especially their goalkeeper Onana, they can cause massive problems. And I do honestly believe that Solanke will make an impact in this game. It's not been spoken about enough, really, so I needed to get it out there. And I wanted to say this to all you Spurs fans, that have that little bit of belief, because we've got players out there still that can really change a game. If we've got Solanke, Richarlison, Romero, Bentancur all on the pitch, which is most likely, how good are we going to be from set plays as well? You know, corners, we've got 4 people really good in the air there that they can really affect, you know, put the ball on Onana's head and see what he does. Shoot whenever you can, because that guy will make a mistake at some point. And when you've got people harassing and pressing like Solanke and Richarlison, it's going to be very difficult for him. So Solanke, again, is another way that he's going to impact this game. So yeah, so if he does turn up, do all that, he's done the 2 things Harry Kane has never done at this club. To be fair on Harry Kane, the final of the Champions League, he just wasn't fit, and I just don't think he should have played. I think he should have came off the bench. If it was only 1-0 with 20 minutes to go like it was, and then bringing on Harry Kane as a sub, that would have maybe changed the game, because he would have been against tired legs and he might have made even more of an impact. But that's gone now. We've got Solanke. Yes, Solanke's... right, whatever you think is what I'm saying here, please don't get misconstrued. I'm not comparing Solanke to Harry Kane. I'm not saying Solanke's better than Harry Kane. I'm not even saying Solanke's anywhere near Harry Kane. In my opinion, Harry Kane is one of the best strikers in the world. He's a top goal scorer, probably one of the best strikers England have ever seen as well. And now, probably one of the best strikers Germany's ever seen, because the amount of goals he scored this season for them. So I'm not comparing the abilities. I'm just comparing those 2 things that Solanke can do that Harry Kane never did for Spurs. He's just coming back into form as well, Solanke. So, you know, he's scoring in nearly every game that he's playing. And I think he's up in Richarlison's game as well. So Richarlison seems to be stepping up, getting goal contributions too. That's only going to help us for when we go into the final. Both of them are just started to get into form for the final, which is good. Odegaard looked very good in against Aston Villa at times. Him linking up with Tell. Tell's going to be another major asset for us. So with Solanke as well, with Man United's defence being probably the weakest part of their team, he's quite skillful, he's good in the air, he's going to press them, he's going to hound them, he's going to link up well with the midfield, he's going to open up space for our wingers, he's going to constantly press Onana, he's going to make an impact. I'm telling you now, he's going to make an impact. He really is. And with everyone concentrating on other parts of the pitch, just for me, he's the man. He's going to be the key man on Wednesday for us. I really do. Even if he didn't score an assist, he's going to be part of it. His header to flick on, his flick-ons, his hold-up play, his link-up play, something he will do to get us a goal, and he will do it. I'm just so sure of it. And speaking of Tell as well, just before I go, Tell, Man United didn't sign Tell, yeah, because they didn't want to pay the 10 million loan fee, I think it was. So can you imagine if Tell plays against Manchester United on Wednesday, scores the winning goal, and earns Tottenham 100 million? So Man United could have spent 10 million and earned 100 million if he played for Man United and done it against us instead. That would be a kick in the teeth for Man United if that happened as well. I know I sound pretty confident, but you know what it's like. I'm a Spurs fan. It'll come to the day. I'll be full of nerves. I'll have butterflies. I'll have anxiety. I'll have stress. I'll be biting my bloody fingernails all the way through the game. It's Man United. They know how to turn up for a final. We're going to have to show them that we know how to turn up for a final now. Let me know in the comments what you think of the video today. Thank you for watching, and come on you Spurs!